Hi, I'm Dan Gooding and this is the West Bridgford Property Market Update Summer 2018. So far this year it's been non-stop in the West Bridgford property market with a good supply of properties coming onto the market and also a lot of properties getting agreed in a very quick timescale. Nationally, the property news isn't so positive, with London house prices slowing down at their quickest rate since 2009. Also this month we have had a slight increase in the interest rates up to 0.75%, so only a small rate rise of 0.25%. However, in West Bridgford things are looking a lot more positive. We have not seen a slowdown over the summer months like we normally do in June, July and August. The latest figures from Rightmove for properties added from the start of July are a staggering 116, and also what is really positive is 88 agreed sales in the months of July and August. So this indicates that September should be really busy, like we all hope, with plenty of properties coming on and new buyers coming to the market that are really focused on moving before Christmas. For this property market update, we asked people to send in their questions for me to answer, and I've just got a few here that I'll read out. First one being, what is the best time of the year to sell my property in West Bridgford? Now, I did touch on that a second ago. You get two sort of times of the year that are best to sell, usually early on in the year up until the start of the summer, and generally people avoid the summer, but we haven't seen that this year. But the second best time of the year to sell is always September, where we see a new influx of buyers sort of coming back from summer holidays. That's out the way and really focusing on moving before Christmas. So very much always recommend that people really focus on getting the house ready end of August, early September, and look to put it on early September with an open day, say middle of September, when we should get really good visitor numbers. So the next question we've had sent in is, why are West Bridgford house prices so much higher than the surrounding areas? And there's a few reasons, such as the lifestyle West Bridgford offers, and another reason is that the buyers tend to be people moving from London back to Nottingham, where they are from originally, and obviously used to quite high house prices in London. But I think the main thing and the main draw for people, and the reason the house prices are so high, is the schools. They are all excellent within West Bridgford, and therefore people very much identify West Bridgford as their only option when they are moving to the area. So the next question is something I do get asked a lot on valuations, but probably more so in the pub by friends of mine, and it is, why are estate agents' fees such a rip-off? Now, estate agent fees in the UK are an average of about 1% outside of London, which is very low compared to the rest of the world, with Europe being in the region of 8%, America, Australia as high as 10%. Why we're getting so much scrutiny now in the UK is because of the abundance of online agents and their offering of no commission or a one-off set fee. The reason that people think they're a lot cheaper is because they're not usually aware that you pay if they sell it or not. And we often take properties off online agents where the vendor is having to write a check out to the online agent for in the region of £750 for not selling their house. So you very much get what you pay for when it comes to high street agents. We of course have a high street shop with a high rent we have to pay. We have staff to give the service and to net a buyer ultimately. And also we do a lot of work after agreeing an offer. So the point from agreeing an offer up to exchange and completion, that is 50% of the work, and it's chasing solicitors, getting regular updates, speaking to buyer and vendor, and just making sure everyone's happy and the whole process is flowing as smoothly as possible. And the last question we have for this market update is, what are the most sought after roads in West Bridgford? And for this one, we're going to use the weather map and this pointer. The most expensive roads in the West Bridgford and Bolton area, according to sold price data, are Ensley Gardens with an average price of £1,193,000, followed by Selby Road at £655,000 and Boundary Road at £622,000. All three roads are in close proximity, with Selby here, Boundary there and Ensley there. As an estate agent, I would say that people do love to live around the park area, Florence, Priory, Violet, and of course Edward, Crosby and Ella. Another very sought after area is the roads off Stamford Road, which are just here, and you've got roads like Glenmore, Rodney, Dunster, Trevor, Villiers and Parkcroft. It's very nice living off any of the roads, off Musters. These are lovely 5-bed semi-detached Victorian properties. The further you go up Musters, and you've got Repton and Harrow and Malvern and Ellesmere and Sherborne, they tend to be detached 1930s properties. So depending on how close you want to be to the centre, that might dictate how sought after someone might feel the road is. That's it for the summer 2018 property market update. I'll be back in the winter to see if my predictions for a busy September were correct.